Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Fam Radio. My name is Zoni Smith, and I'm currently here with Jen from One Love Art DAO. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling amazing. Just had an amazing exhibition here at Miami Art Week 2025. We have sold 4 artworks today.
That's
Physical
awesome.
artworks, and yeah, it's been just a wonderful time. Thanks for having me on your show.
Yes, thank you, and thank you for taking the time to interview with us. I wanted to know what inspired you in terms of picking the different artists and what really came to mind. What was the theme?
So the theme is listen to your heart, and that could be interpreted in myriad of ways. One of them was to follow your intuition. One of them was to celebrate the audio-visual arts. So we really kind of like allowed the community to conceptualize in their own way what listen to your heart means to them visually. And as far as like choices, we've worked with most of these artists now for several years. So we knew that it was just a matter of giving them the theme, giving them the requirements of what it was that they needed to produce, and that they were going to knock it out of the ballpark, and they absolutely did.
Yeah.
For a lot of these artists, the idea of exhibiting during Miami Art Week is really like a dream come true. And so we're just here to facilitate that, be a part of that, and celebrate and be in community together.
Inspired you to be an art curator, right? What inspired you?
Well, I was a collector first, but I'm also an artist. And I would also consider myself a bit of an activist as well. I have an activist sort of like thread inside of me. And so for me, it was really important as a curator to create opportunities and spaces for artists that are very deserving to be exhibited. And not only just be exhibited, but also to sell their art. So most of our drops, 99% of our drops, are tied to the digital displays, so that there is a physical IRL exhibition even for the digital art that then is tied to with QR codes, a landing page where people can bid. Because our goal is to empower artists not just through these visibility opportunities, but also through sales.
And you mentioned that you were an artist.
Yeah.
What type of mediums?
I started off really as a poet, as a writer. I'm a
Okay.
historian by trade.
Okay.
But I never stepped into the visual arts until probably around 2022, 23.
Okay.
And it was because I was a collector in the NFT Web3 space and was really inspired by my peers who were like, you have a great eye. Like, why don't you just at least try Midjourney? You clearly know how to express yourself. You're a poet. See what happens when you tell the AI what it is that you want to see. And so I did. And pretty soon after, I realized that I had sort of like landed on something. I created my own sort of like persona, which is my artist name, which is Siren AI. And I just started creating and minting art that, meant something to me. And
Yeah.
and that was that. So, yeah, but what's interesting with AI is it actually became like a gateway drug, because then all of a sudden I saw myself like, oh, well, what happens if I feed the AI and train the AI on my own likeness,
Yeah.
my photography, like of things that I like in nature?
Yeah.
What happens if I start doing physical work inspired by my AI and feed it back into my AI? Like, it just opened the door to so many cool creative processes for me.
Yeah.
So now I would definitely consider myself more multidisciplinary at this point. But yeah, that's how I started as an AI artist in the space.
Has culture inspired you with your artwork and with just being able to tell your story?
Yes, 100%. It is from the lens of a woman. A lot of my art does deal with empowerment of women, or moments that only women could sort of experience, as sort of like heartache and joy, and all things from like the lens of a woman. A lot of it is influenced by being a Latina.
Yeah.
So there is usually an homage to my